Well, a very good afternoon and the warmest of welcomes I extend to all. Welcome along here on behalf of the good team at EVES Whangarei to our auction room. And of course to our owners may extend a hand of gratitude for entrusting the exceptional team here at EVES with the marketing of your very fine offerings. It's most certainly been our great privilege. Leading our auction team today, we're joined by our sales leader for EVES, Nikki Bulcott, assisting on the technology where we have the very fine Sharni Maynard. Now this fine lady, she will be displaying those feats of both numerical and technological dexterity as Sharni is in charge of that all-important technology, those bidding sequences which we will see on screen beside me here. The astute among you will know by now that Louis MacDonald is my name, and it's an absolute pleasure to be conducting proceedings, but more simply here in the capacity to guide you good folk on your journey to ownership. Now good folks, throughout the course of the campaigns, our lead agents for the properties in question, well, they have been your leading lights, walking with you every step of the way, furnishing you with documentation which will aid in your purchasing decision here this afternoon. Among that documentation, they will have supplied you with a copy of the Real Estate Authority's approved guide to sale and purchase agreements. They will also have supplied you with a copy of the auction terms and particulars from which we work. And to those terms and particulars I shall take you now, good folk, as we run through the conduct of auction. Look, it's no surprise to you that our owners, they offer up the property subject to those confidential written reserve prices. Subject to those reserve prices being reached, as auctioneer, I'm permitted to sell the property to the highest bidders among you. Our owners, they have granted me that exclusive right to place bids on their behalf. That is what we refer to as the vendor bid. Any vendor bids that I do place, they'll be clearly identified to you as such. Ironically, I shall use the term vendor bid. Any vendor bids that I do place, they shall only ever occur well below the reserve prices where the properties are clearly not for sale. Now, bidders and buyers, as auctioneer, I may execute my right to refuse a bid if I do not deem it to be in the best interests of our owners. If a dispute during the bidding happens to arise, I shall simply arbitrate that dispute. Though as it may, I shall be a numerical conductor throughout that sweet symphony of the bidding. Follow my lead along to that grand finale of the call, which will be signified by the percussive beat of my gavel coming down in the rostrum like so. If you so happen to find yourself in that very fortunate position of holding that highest bid, well, congratulations. You are deemed to be our purchaser. Your obligations are therefore twofold. Sign your name on the memorandum of contract and pay a deposit of a neat and easy 10% of the purchase price. Good folks, those are your obligations as we look toward our very first offering of today's proceedings. Brought to the rostrum by the dynamic duo, our residential experts that are Angie Pringle and Corey Naylor. They bring for your consideration this wonderful offering here at 7 Leicester Heights Drive of Woodhill. More formally described as that estate in freehold, enveloping some 736 square metres more or less, being lot 1, deposit plan 160660, fully contained and described on that record of title volume NA 96C folio 356 of the North Auckland Land Registry. Vacant possession, well, that is proffered up to you in some 15 working days after the date of this agreement. In some 3 weeks, the keys could be yours. But good folks, let us reflect upon the wonderful offering here at 7 Leicester Heights Drive. Presenting to you, good folks, more than a home, but a canvas upon which your future memories, well, they shall be painted. To begin each day with that soft glow of that morning sun, enjoying that coffee on that deck as you gaze upon those sweeping views of the city and those serene western hills. The offering, well, it is a sanctuary upon the hill, an invitation to embrace a lifestyle of both comfort and connection, adoring that touch of luxury with the underfloor heating as you wander through those spacious rooms that are most beautifully bathed in that natural light. The benefits of that open plan living area where that sleek and modern design, well, that meets that cozy and welcoming space. The kitchen, well, it is elegant with those granite bench tops, becomes the very heart of every gathering, whilst that seamless flow from the indoors to the outdoors, well, that creates that living and that entertainer's dream. Such an offering, good folks, well, it whispers the promises of those most cherished memories, a place where your family's story will most certainly unfold, set against that tranquil backdrop of Whangarei's desirable location. But bidders and buyers, good folks, simply a wonderful offering for your consideration as I welcome your participation. I'm in your hands, opening bids, opening offers. 875,000, and welcome into you, madam, and the very best of luck to you. Maybe perhaps I chased out a mere quarter on the rise to put you at $900,000 the bid to be. But with the gentle lady here in front of the room and in front of the bidding at 875,000, first call, second, third, and final opportunity. Well, madam, it seems it's just you and I at this juncture. Rather than bend your bid against you, we'll pause the auction, we'll have a conversation with you and our owners and see if we can get you across the line. Lot 1 is live and paused. Thanks for your patience, folks. I take you back to lot 1 of today's proceedings. We left the room there with the bid at $875,000. Our lead party, they've graciously increased their bid, sitting now at $940,000. 940,000. If I get you to confirm that for me, folks. On the nod and calmly done. With our party here, those that started often finish it. With my lamplighter here, gentle ladies bid at $940,000. With that, a change of instructions, we enter that valley of no second chances. For we're on the market and we sell away here on that first call, any bidder offer now. Second call, what say you? That time, that chance for an advance. On that third and final opportunity for his going, it is going, and it is going. Working with us, we wish you many, many happy memories there at Leicester Heights Drive. And to Andrew and Corey, of course, congratulations on another stellar auction campaign. And to our wonderful owners, thank you for entrusting the good team here at EVES with the marking of your very fine offering. It's most certainly been our great privilege.